We'd like to take a minute here at Redline Radio LLC to thank all of our great sponsors. Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Redline Radio and home of our original studio. With two convenient locations, one on the east side, you can call 216-531-7373, or on the west side, and that west side location is also the home of Redline Radio Studio number 1. You can call them at 216-398-7373. At either location, mention Redline Radio and get 10% off your purchase. Speaking of sponsors that sponsor stations, Growing Wings Adult Services is the official sponsor of the state-of-the-art Studio number 2. Growing Wings Adult Services has over 7 years experience taking care of adults with disabilities. For more information, contact Lisa today at 234-334-7547. And as testified by all their satisfied customers, Dynatech's diamond saw blades are the fastest cutting, longest lasting. Customer satisfaction is how we measure success at Dynatech, and our engineers are always available to help you troubleshoot and solve a problem on your job site. Dynatech is the only saw blade company recommended by the pavement marking manufacturing industry. They're located in Elyria, Ohio. Dynatech is committed to being the top diamond saw blade company around the world. You can contact Dynatech today at 1-800-466-9001, or you can visit their website at dynatech.com. NASCAR fans, if you're looking at getting specialized past or present NASCAR diecast and model car kits, you reach out to Pit Road Diecast. Bill Ravitz and the team are there for all your diecast needs. Call them today, 216-355-2347. Mention Redline Radio and get $5 off your in-store purchase. Let's not forget about the official merchandise provider of all things Redline Radio. That would be Incredible Keepsakes. T-shirts, cups, binders, keychains, you name it, Incredible Keepsakes can make it. The official merchandise provider for Redline Radio LLC and our show hosts. Call Mike and Diane today at 440-242-9648 or check out all their great merchandise at IncredibleKeepsakes.com. As Diane always says, cherished moments are made to last forever. Let's talk about home improvement. When we talk home improvement, we talk Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. Bathrooms, kitchens, windows, doors, siding, radio stations, and so much more. Residential or commercial, call Will today, 440-731-7654, and tell him Redline Radio sent you. Bad Juju still remains the official band of Redline Radio LLC, covering all your favorites from the 80s and 90s. To book Bad Juju today, contact Chad Moon at 440-458-0209. Lucy's Pub is where we go when we like to unwind after a busy day. Located at 2218 Broadview Road in Cleveland, Ohio, Michelle and the staff at Lucy's are always committed to giving their guests the best experience. Join them every Friday night for karaoke and, of course, all your hometown sports games. Call them today, 216-675-0013. Stock car racing fan? I am. The premier stock car racing series in Northeast Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana. Redline Radio is proud to sponsor the Ohio Wheelman Series. Still looking for sponsors for 2023? No better way to get your logo out there than on the fastest street stocks in the state. Not to mention, local racers are some of the most loyal people when it comes to supporting local sponsors. Reach out to Will Wiggins today about how you can be a part of the Ohio Wheelman Series. Driveway looking a little rough? Well, we know who to call. ACS, Affordable Concrete Solutions, LLC. Call them today at 440-714-1987 or go to their website, Affordable Concrete Solutions, LLC. You can also email them at Affordable Concrete Solutions, LLC redlineradio@gmail.com. Looking to advertise with a radio station? Get a hold of Dave at Redline Radio at 440-503-0828. And for all of our programming information, check out redlineradiolllc.com. You know what else we got there? A 24-hour live radio station playing all kinds of music all day and all night. You can also check us out on social media at Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, LinkedIn. And if you want to take Redline Radio on the go with you, download the Redline Radio LLC app on the Google Play Store.
Is your stamped concrete discolored, fading, or cracking? Don't replace it, reface it. At ACS Affordable Concrete Solutions, we restore patios, pool decks, driveways, and more for a fraction of the cost to replace it. We fix sealer issues, can change the color, or restore your entire patio with little disturbance to your surrounding area. Also offering a wide variety of concrete coatings. If you're in Lorain or the surrounding counties, visit www.concreteacs.com or call 855-BLAST-24 for a free quote today.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh?
Yeah. Hey partner, what y'all about to do? Y'all might as well have a seat and let me holler at you. I'm about to bring the heat. I'm about to bring the laughs. I'm about to pack a punch. You know I'm hungry, little mama. Come on, let's do lunch. You know I'm next top comic, but let's just stick to topic. I'm Timbuktu, and I'm not here to gossip. I'm only here to chop it, but I might get obnoxious. I wanna hear your vision, but please make it hypnotic. You know I'm on a mission, but please I need permission. But sign this paperwork. This just give me permission to check your intuition. I wanna feel your mind. It takes a village, baby.
But if you don't,
to build this ride.
it's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. Hey. What's up, everybody? Yeah, we about to have a party. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TimbukTuesday. And even though it ain't every 2 weeks, still got the homie Mage in this beat.
Turn my mic up, man. No, you don't gotta turn it for. I just wanted to say that shit. I just like how rappers come in and say that shit.
Right.
I feel like something important about to be said after they tell you to turn that shit up.
Right. How you feeling, bro?
I'm good, bro. How you?
I'm all right, man. I can't complain, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, been doing this new job, man.
Yes, sir, man. Round of applause, man. How's it going so far?
It's been going cool, man. It's
Okay.
It's dope. It's really like one of the easiest jobs I've ever had, if not the easiest job I've ever had, for real.
All right, man. Just make sure you stay away from office haters.
Right.
Stay away from the office haters.
And Jack, what up? That's his girl right there. Yes, you know, just been doing that, man.
That's what's up, brother.
Hell yeah. Seen you just came back from a trip.
Yeah, man. A little quick weekend trip to New York. I had to go pay homage to the Book of Hove exhibit. That shit is definitely worth it.
How was it though? Like
it was great, man. It's one of the first of all, I just seen something on Twitter too. They pushing it, they extending it to October. So I mean, if you got a chance, you know, a little weekend trip to New York City, you can go out there and see it. It's in the Brooklyn Library. It's free. You don't gotta pay nothing.
Okay, dope. That's lit.
And yeah, it was. You know, like a lot of the times, like you'll go somewhere, and not saying it doesn't happen, but it didn't happen like while I was there. You know, like usually, like somebody gotta hate on something, or somebody gotta say, well, y'all like this, but what about that? But like everybody was there just talking about like their favorite Jay-Z things. The person I went with, she tried to tell me that the Dynasty was better than Kingdom Come. I just let her cook. I said, I don't agree, but if that's how you feel.
I don't
That's
think
how
so.
you feel. But it was just, like a lot of people, I mean, just even, they're playing video clips and everything, and, everybody know how inspirational Jay is as far as music. But then, getting into business and just other, things that, doors that he's opened for, young rappers or whatever the case may be. It was dope. So it's definitely worth seeing. If you got a chance to get a weekend out in New York, go ahead and pull up to the Book of Hove exhibit.
Shout out to Hove. I hope that was your last conversation.
No, sometimes people just be wrong, and you just gotta. I just politely said the Dynasty would never be better than Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come actually gets a lot of hate, but it has. I know we talked about this a lot, but it has no misses on Kingdom Come. Like you could literally play Kingdom Come from top to bottom and not.
Facts.
Like the Dynasty cool though. Don't get me wrong, but it's not better than Kingdom Come.
I mean, it's not even like a Hove album. Like it's a
Glorified compilation.
Yeah,
but you
just
gotta let some people cook.
I feel like that shit is like a Rockefeller album. Like
the only way, and I didn't even have her like explain it. I'm just like, fine. But if you want to use like on the nostalgia era, because Dynasty came out, we were like still young kids. I mean, like middle school, whatever the case may be. So you like that's the only thing. But even then, I mean, Kingdom Come came out senior year of high school. So
yeah, that was that senior year?
It was because American Gangster came out freshman year of college.
Yeah, you about right. Yeah, you about right.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
But I love Kingdom Come, so.
Yeah, Kingdom Come was definitely one of my favorites. Like listening to it, the only song that I kind of was like, and it grew on me instantly. Like was "Show Me What You Got," and that was the single.
Oh yeah, that was the single. The only one that grew on me that I didn't like at first, and then it grew on me was "Trouble."
Really?
I didn't like "Trouble" at first, and then I kept hearing. Right. But then everything else, like I liked it on first listen.
Yeah. Kingdom Come. Oh my God! When I first heard that, I'd probably listen to that song like I don't know 15 times before I even passed it. Like
Kingdom Come. I think the
Come with me.
Shit. What was the joint with Usher?
Yep.
I had to play that a couple times.
I fuck with that song.
I mean, just to me, I mean, it's very underrated. I love Beach Chair is one of my favorite songs. But yeah, so was able to do that. But what about you, man? I seen you was making some moves this weekend, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm making a little bit, Friday, I started my DJ gig.
Hey, where at? It was on the west side, right?
Yeah, right at Lucy's Pub, one of our great sponsors.
Okay. How long was your set?
Well, it's gonna be every Friday from 9 to 2. I probably was there till like 2:30.
Oh, you did the whole thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you was like switching or how sometimes they have a DJ do an hour or whatever the case may be.
No, I mean I probably have some hosts, but it's my residency at the moment.
That's tough, man. Congrats on that.
Thank you. I definitely needed some consistent money.
Was the girls throwing ass?
Well, the ones that were there, yes.
Okay. I feel like that's like the, you know what I mean? Like if the girls throwing ass, how you feel your transitions were?
Oh, they was not there because the music wasn't syncing up with my DJ program for some reason, so I had to play off of YouTube, and then we was doing karaoke too. Plus, I'm still very new into DJing, so
okay, I got you.
It ain't like I'm about to be, that good for real, but. I love the fact that I got a residency to actually work on shit like that, so that when I go do other DJ gigs, my shit gonna be fire. And I think with my love of music, I feel like it's gonna be something that I'm to enjoy improving on, but I think it is something that I'm gonna do pretty good with.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, what songs would you want to see like put together? Like, what would be fire for you?
So I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely not gonna tell DJs or aspiring DJs how to do their job or how it should be. I just have seen like when a fire transition is executed right, how the crowd just
turn up.
Yeah, like ass just start going everywhere when the transition is on point. That's the only reason I asked. I feel like that's like the like if the women dancing, like nobody could really say nothing about the DJ. Cause you like if all the girls like, oh man, the DJ fire, and then the dude was like, the DJ trash. You like, bro, I'm not here for you. I'm here
for the women, right?
Yeah, I'm here for the women. So like they enjoying a good time. So
I think excuse me, I think it's definitely gonna be fun this week because we got a comedy show right before the whole DJ set. So I'm gonna probably be doing the music for this comedy too. So it ain't like I'm, not gonna be doing that. But I think it's gonna be. Now I need to think of some Ari mashups.
Some who? Ari Lennox?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's. If I could be in a polygamous relationship, it'd definitely be me, Angie, and Ari. Cause we both gonna love her. We definitely gonna love her. Like Ari is amazing. Ari is like, so it's like maybe like 3 women who bathwater I would drink.
She on there?
Ari on that list.
I love Ari though.
Janae Echo and Tiana Taylor. I love me some Tiana. The song "Dreams" that she said, where she was talking about, if you have dreams with an R&B chick, it'd definitely I definitely thought she was talking to me. You got any celebrity crushes like that?
Man, I got a lot.
Push your camera up a little bit. You kind of cut off a little bit. That's cool. That should be good.
We here?
Yeah.
We here now. You old news. Got a couple Porsche truck. No, Carrie Hilson.
Old school.
Carrie Hilson always gonna be on my list.
Carrie Hilson?
Carrie Hilson
she
always
fire.
gonna be on my list. I love Tiana too, man. I think everything Tiana does is dope. I'm not sure if she been doing a lot of creative directing of like concerts lately. I seen she doing Lil Baby, Summer Walker. Yeah, she's doing a lot. I mean, Tiana just does a lot.
Yeah.
In general, and it seems like everything she does is like well.
Yeah. When I seen her and Shump was together, nigga, I lost it. Nigga, I was happy as fuck for real, cause Shump my nigga. Like I just fuck with Shump. And then when I seen them like singing in the bed together, because I think that was like when everybody was like first seeing it, it was like the big reveal of them together and shit. I was just like, I think that's my favorite power couple over Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like, I was like, if I had to pick a couple to hang out with, it's them two.
I can see that.
Don't get me wrong, Jay-Z and Beyonce, like you go get hella gems, like hella of them. But as far as like enjoyment and still probably get gems, it'll be them two for sure.
Yeah, I can see that. Cause I can see like, not saying that J and B not real people, but like kind of like mythical figures. And like Tiana is, I feel like on her way to being a mythical figure. And maybe like people who are like younger than us, like actually might view her as that. Yeah. But it seems like she still just carries herself regular. Yeah.
She down to earth. It seems like. Yeah.
Not saying that like J and B not, but
yeah. But I know I get what you're saying. Yeah. Though. Like I think it'll be more of a in all type thing around them versus.
And then like with Tiana, like you could just have a conversation like, them shoes you designed are dope or whatever the case may be.
I would definitely be talking music with her because 90s, like she loved 90s and we love 90s. And I just love her. I guess you could say her samples and stuff that she do with the 90s music. Her mixtape where she did the whole like old school type shit. It was dope. Angie said Ari and I were my favorite power couple. we're my favorite power couple. That's funny. y'all, if y'all, that'll definitely be one of my favorite couples for sure. Man, you seen what happened with the Carly Russell?
Man, it's been a rough week for black women credibility, man. It's been a black woman. I love y'all, man. Obviously, I feel like I shouldn't even have to say that, but of course, I'm going to make sure I announce that because my next statement again is it's been a bad week for black women's credibility, man. We got her, and then we got the other lady lying about the Powerball out
just
there.
To get on TV.
Yeah, just to get on TV, man. It's not a good week. I've seen a lot of conspiracy theories too about, because typically, when a black woman goes missing, like nobody hears about it. Like we never hear about it in the news, the media, whatever case may be. But this time we heard about this young lady, and there's a lot of, I don't know if it's true or not, but a lot of, at least Twitter talk, chatting, or whatever the case may be, that they already knew she was capped, and that's why like they pushed it because then it makes a story when we all find out she capped. Because and that kind of do make sense. I'm not like for a conspiracy theory, like that's kind of one that I could like buy into, just because again, you never really hear about missing black women. You hear about all these missing white women, missing white kids, whatever. I could name hundreds of names, but I don't know why I know their names. It's just because they're missing in white. And I can't name no missing black woman besides Carly Russell.
Well, back in the day, we had the girl. She was like what, 9, and they ended up finding her like couple years later, maybe.
All I'm saying is Amber got an alert. All I'm saying, you know, white girl got a whole alert, dog.
Like it was wild. Definitely seeing like Amanda Berry, like seeing that whole story, like literally watching the news and seeing that shit for years, and then for them to find her.
Is she black though?
She not.
And
I want to say she's some Hispanic.
Yeah, I don't think the other young lady was black neither, if I'm not mistaken.
Shout out to her. I actually met her. She's pretty nice. So.
I think I met one. Somebody told me that she was standing next to me on West 6, and I kept looking, and I didn't know if it was her or not. And then some other girl came like, "Why you keep staring at her?" I'm like, "Cause they said that's the." Like I didn't want to ask her, but it's like literally like right after it happened.
After she got found?
Yeah, but what's the name was on West 6? What's dude's name?
Charles Ramsey.
He was on West 6 one day. I dapped him up, man.
Did you give him a Big Mac, nigga?
No, I didn't give him a Big Mac. I dapped him up, though. You know, let me say this. I think it was him. Nigga said that's Charles Ramsey, and I just dapped the old nigga up. I'm like, nigga, that's you? But yeah, supposedly he was on West 6.
That's
back
wild.
in the day.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, man. But what's your take on it?
I just think it's wild, like hearing the whole story, like saying that she did it to get back at her dude.
Oh, that's what it was?
To make him jealous or some shit, or something like that.
What a dog ain't even care. Right? Like, what if he just kept playing Madden? Like, oh, shorty gone. Damn, I hope they find her. Like, she checking his Instagram. He ain't reposted nothing. He just like, hey, man.
I mean, that's just like, I feel like that's just a wild, like, concept. Like, you act like you missing to make a nigga find you. Like, you done made him, and then you also done made him a suspect.
Yeah, that's the messed up thing. Because he probably was definitely the first suspect.
Right.
The first nigga they looking at, like, bro, it's you.
So now you putting me through extra shit that I really don't need to be through.
Right.
Because you trying to make me jealous. And I don't know the complete story, so I don't know everything. But I've heard, like, she was in a hotel room, and she, like, ordered DoorDash, and then also sent a message to him or something like that. Like, I guess some type ransom type shit.
Oh, I thought she's like, hey, I'm good, nigga.
Yeah, but she didn't text him from her phone. It was like some other phone. But they, you know, tracked the IP address, you know, investigation type shit.
Of course.
So I'm thinking, like, all right, so you at the hotel, you ordering DoorDash, like you smashing somebody else. Like,
you think that's what it was? So you think it's a situation where she intentionally went missing, or it was like, I'm trying to think of how to put it. It's damn near the same thing. It's just almost like varying degrees of it. Like, you think it was like 10th degree, like she purposely did this, or like she got caught up in something stupid and tried to like make a quick story.
So it definitely, like, when I heard that detail, it sounded like she got caught up and was trying to make a quick story.
Okay.
When I heard that part of it, that's kind of tough because you never know for real. Like, I feel like I don't know if she tried to make it that, you know, to that magnitude. I definitely don't think she expected it to be worldwide news for real. Like you said, don't nobody make a fact. Women. Yeah, right. You don't say that, oh, this black woman is missing. But then again, with us trying to protect our black women more, right, maybe this was our attempt of doing that. And then obviously, like you said, now the credibility is gone.
Do you think, because I seen something which, and I don't know because it could have been research for either scenario, but they were saying like she was allegedly searching like how old are you for Amber Alert or things of that nature.
So she searched that she definitely did it on purpose, like.
Right. Well, again, we know it's on purpose, but it could have been like, oh, like maybe like if you about to lie, like, oh shit, let me see if they put on Amber Alert for adults.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it could be either way.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I never thought about it like that.
I mean, I didn't either until you mentioned the part. Because I didn't know anything about a hotel or whatever case, and then like, oh, that just brought up a whole new scenario. I actually didn't even hear about this. She was trying to get back at a dude. I didn't know why she did it. Thought she's out here clout chasing.
I mean,
we know her name now. You know the book deal coming or the motherfucking the VH1 reality show, or I mean, she got a direct plug route. She going the OnlyFans route.
Right,
it's coming, dog.
To my knowledge, she's trying to like erase it. Like she's trying to, you know, backtrack.
How you gonna do that?
It's too late now for sure. It's too late for that. Too late for that.
Her lawyer was speaking yesterday, man.
Lexington.
That
ain't Lou, that's Mage. He said, "What's up, Lou?" It's Worldwide Mage, man.
It's good, brother. I'll speak for Lou anyway. Lou said what up.
Lou said what up
Lou
for sure.
What up.
Lou still waiting on this hoodie.
Shit, I am too now.
Right, cause you Lou anyway.
Right.
Lex, I definitely want some merch, nigga. You gotta give me some merch, nigga, with some Lex Vegas on it, nigga. That's what I meant. That's what he said.
It's all good, man. I don't even take it personal. As many conversations I had to have on his behalf, or listen.
Oh no!
He did the same for me though. Let me make sure I'm making that clear. You know what I mean? It's like interchangeable at this point.
So how many conversations you think you'd have had for
over the last 12 years?
Yeah.
I don't know. It gotta be over 20. Now, I'm not saying like 20 different people, but it could be like the same person X amount of times, but it gotta be about, I already know what it is. Like, as soon as they try to put me to the side, I need to talk about your friend. You could just, like, the life out of me. I'm like, oh, God. But, you know, I gotta hold it down.
I ironically miss those. Like, I think because they know, like, I'm not really giving a whole lot. Like,
but that's probably because you're not around as much.
That's
or
true.
You wasn't around as much, so you ain't had to deal with it like as much.
That's
like
true.
When you was there though, like they was coming to you. Like I was like, all right, bet that's cool. But
what's going on?
We
doing good. How about you?
Between fucking Lou, Vinny. I ain't gonna say no names, but I had to listen about Jermaine one time. I said, it wasn't Tyra, but it was somebody who's very close to Tyra. Pulled me to the side, like, I need to talk about your friend. So now I'm like going through the Rolodex of who it could be. And I'm like, okay, it wouldn't be Cindy. I'm like, I don't think Vinny was here. It wouldn't be Vinny. So I'm like,
oh yeah, I think I might have been there for that.
He probably was actually because it was a party. It was one of them. So I'm going through and I'm like, who the fuck is left? And she was like, I need to talk about Jermaine. I said, wait a minute.
Yeah, because I think that shit shocks me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm like, dog, I draw the line here. But I held it down for my dog. I listened. I held it down.
I love you, by the way. Who he talking about?
That shit was just so random to me because like that would have never had that on my. And I'm like, I know it ain't about me. But I'm like, I would make sense more than anybody else. I wasn't thinking about Jermaine. I had no idea. I'm like, I would make sense more than anybody else. But I'm like, I doubt it would be me.
Yeah.
Because usually it's not the person. And it was Jermaine.
That's hilarious. I still, I forgot all about that, but that definitely threw me for a loop.
That was the only one I ever had to hear about him, so it's always, like, in my mind. That was the only one. I held you down, though, brother. After my initial shock, I went right back into hold it down mode. Because I didn't even see that coming.
Yeah. How many oops have you thrown like that?
I don't know, man. Hopefully a lot. Hopefully y'all feel like I threw a lot, but I don't know.
I don't know if you had to do it for me yet.
No, probably not, honestly.
Yeah, because I wasn't around, and when I was around, I was already in a situation, so.
But, no, I never, well, yeah, I didn't, Yeah, I never got a chance to throw you one. I tried to run interference, but had a couple New Year's parties, but
interference. Hold on. Oh, the one.
Yeah, the one homie tried to.
Yeah.
Tried to. But I mean, like, yeah, I didn't realize it at the time until I seen it like toward the very end.
Yeah.
I'm like, this nigga trying to mess up the play.
He did
completely. Right. I mean, I didn't know that was gonna happen.
No, but I mean, he did, but he didn't. Like that's my homie.
Well, for that moment,
yeah,
it was definitely.
Yeah, I think that kind of like definitely fucked some shit up, but it worked out. It worked out for the best. For sure. I will say, worked out for the best. The Powerball lady.
No, that shit. So I literally just heard about this shit today, and I didn't know nothing about it. But when I seen the video, I said this shit feel extra.
She was really crying, like.
But she was crying, but like the way. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I would react if I want to be. So I don't know.
But to fake winning a video.
That's what I'm saying. But when I watched the video, I watched it under the guise of this is fake. So I already knew it was fake because, somebody's like, oh, this shit was fake. Da, 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 da. But I didn't hear about it. But like when I watched the video, just like her action, I'm like, oh, this feel fake.
I mean, but all right, so.
The way she was covering her face, all that.
If she going about it to be comedic, does that change things?
If she got a history of comedy, yeah. Nah, this can't be your first presentation. This can't be your first presentation.
I mean, but then again, I feel like it could be because then now this opens doors. Child, I was so damn annoyed watching her.
I mean, I guess if you want to spin it, I mean, that's a crazy flip. You might need to get in her PR camp. Like, hey, we can spin this.
I mean, I just feel like it's definitely an opportunity. Like, you got your 15 minutes. Make it count for real. So,
yeah, maybe. I mean, because they said what the Gorilla Glue lady, didn't she get a hair endorsement or something like that?
I think so.
I mean, I guess all you gotta do is just find a way. But that's what I consider. I mean, it's levels to it, so everybody might not feel like how I feel. But like shit like that is like, it's not selling your soul, but it gotta be like, kinda.
Yeah.
But I don't know if because I mean, again, like if you're a comedic person, then I guess you didn't compromise your integrity or anything like that. But it's like, come on, dog. Like it's better ways. But I will say that her route is better than what Carly did.
No, facts.
Like if you want to lie about getting a beat and put on a performance, and then you say and sing, and that shit like, okay. You know what else I'm starting to think is fake though? We don't got to get too deep into it, but all these split the bill and you ain't pay for my friends on the birthday, I'm starting to think all them videos fake. Like I watched all the videos, like the one girl.
I've heard about the latest. Like I guess the latest.
I think I sent them to you, but you might not watch them. But it was the girl, cause the way like how it's like too specific. They're like, so you mean to tell me you can't pay for my 18 friends, bro? Like who keeping count at this point? Now I can see if you was like you can't pay for the squad back there. Like you keep specifically mentioning a certain number. Yeah. It just feels fake. Like everything feels fake to me now. I hate that we're in this type of like the world we live in, but like I'm really skeptical of everything.
Everything is definitely like scripted nowadays. Like it's,
and I keep seeing like all these, like, come on, it's 2023. We still talking about splitting bills at the, like, dog. I'm not jacking it.
Yeah, I'm not spitting a $4,200 bill or some shit like that, something crazy. Like,
oh, you on your own, man.
Nah. I didn't come here to spend that type of money. Like I came out to spend time for your birthday. I know for me, if I got it, that's one thing. And even then, I still ain't about to be like, I'm not going on a mission to rack up that type of bill.
Right. That's why there's places, I know in DC, like a lot of the brunch places, they charge you in advance. And then you just get 2 hours, buffet, drinks, everything like that. But you got to pay before you get in.
Well, that's cool though, because now I know I didn't pay
exactly,
and I'm about to get my money's worth of what I just paid.
Right. But it alleviates that. But I know, like in some places in Miami, it's probably a lot of other places too. But like I've noticed it specifically in Miami, like it's literally like only one check, and one person got to put it on their card or whatever the case may be, and they don't take cash. So shit like that. I mean, if you with a solid squad, like the time we was in Miami, we didn't know about it, so they're like, oh, we only take one card. So I mean, everybody just Cash App the person, yeah. But they, they pay for they exact shit. Like they ain't try to say like, oh well, I only got this, or you know what I mean? Like they ain't try to say like, oh, we should split it when they got $200 worth of stuff and everybody only got 50.
Yeah.
Like people that just paid there, but I think that's why you gotta also like just be leery of like the people you around. Like
facts.
Like mainly the people I'm with is y'all, like family. Like I mean, like I already know, like in the trenches, I already know, like y'all not gonna do no. You know what I mean?
And so you could watch this ass 86 right out of there. I'm not doing it.
But I honestly think all those videos fake though.
They definitely seem a little fishy. I mean, why would you pull out? Honestly, if I'm in something like that in that type of debate, I don't know if I'm pulling out my camera to record it.
Right.
Like that's my thing. Like the whole thing where like people be finding a girl cheating. Like, I don't know if I'm recording that to say, look at what this bitch doing. Like,
right.
I don't see myself recording. Like, if I was recorded, it's not getting posted. I'm sending it to my niggas. Like, look at this bitch, bro. Like, right. I'm not sending. I mean, maybe one of them, maybe one of the friends uploaded it. Maybe that would make it a little different. But
true, it just feels staged though.
A lot of things just feel like you said, just staged. Like,
yeah. But again, I think I'm cynical now. I think everything's staged. Like the Powerball lady, I'd probably would call cap. I didn't think Carly was staged. I'm like, damn, I hope they find this girl.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely thought that too.
I'm like, dang, that's messed up. Another black woman went missing, man. That shit crazy.
I will say this was the first time I was happy I didn't post something.
I don't post nothing either. I don't post anything unless it's like y'all, because I've seen too many times where like people don't got all the information and people want to post. Like I get it, like in theory.
What up, Chopula? She said Carly blew me.
In theory, like if she really did go, first of all, I ain't gonna lie. If she went missing, my little Cleveland ass post ain't about to find that girl. If you want to be real. Now when people do like shit in the city. Like, oh, such and such is missing. Like, this is my cousin. Da da da. I mean, I still don't post, but I at least if I did, it would make more sense.
For sure.
Like, if I post about Carly, bruh, I was just hopping on the wave. My niggas ain't about to see her off my post.
Right.
I think that's the girl Madge posted. Is that her? Posted on wherever. That's her in the Heights. Like, no.
I would rather post they were found. Like posting that they're missing. Yeah, like that sound crazy, but even like I think it was a Cleveland artist who just went missing. They found her unfortunately dead. Damn. And I'm not gonna post that like they found her dead. Like that's right. that's messed up.
Didn't I don't know, we local. I don't know. Didn't that happen a couple years ago? But the person was found and like. Didn't they just like duck off or something for like a couple of days and they ain't tell nobody? And then it like turned into something like, oh, such and such missing, and like, nah, homie was just out of town.
What girl from today? I'm not sure what girl from today. I know the girl I'm talking about, she kind of found up. I want to say they found her like over the weekend.
Oh no, I'm talking about like maybe a couple years ago. But I think this particular person was found alive actually. They was just out of town kicking it or whatever. I don't know how the story was spent, and I don't know. And I'm not trying to, somebody might be listening like, talking about my dog. Like, I ain't even trying to do that, but, you know what I mean? I just remember the story. But I think the person was, like, found alive, and she like, went to Florida for the weekend. It ain't tell nobody.
That's wild. No, I don't know about that one. And, yeah, let me know which one you talking about, Angie. It's definitely wild, like, seeing some of the stuff. I think you just sent something about, what was the... just because our bills are already paid.
That shit was funny.
If you wasn't behind on yours, you would be able to talk too.
Yeah, so the tweet, it was a tweet, and this girl said, bills is due and all niggas want to do is talk. And the nigga responded, because our bills is paid already.
Oh, okay. I see it now. Yeah. I forgot how you got to read tweets down, up, and shit.
Nigga said, our bills paid already. If yours is paid, you'll be able to talk too. That shit's funny.
Oh, it said, this girl... missing from Cleveland since 7/23, taking the Greyhound to Atlanta to Cleveland. She was coming home celebrating her birthday. Damn, and she was found dead.
That's terrible.
Or she was found alive. Oh wait, because she was missing since 7/23, taking the Greyhound from Atlanta to Cleveland, but never got off when the bus got here. Oh, so she's still missing. Unless they just had somebody had put paperwork in her name. Like, how did that work?
I hope any black woman that's missing, I hope she's found alive and safe.
For sure.
Most importantly.
Definitely, like, it's wild nowadays, man. Today, I mean, even then, like, it's like you don't know what to believe because shit could be staged. Like, I mean, we can go as far back as fucking the moon's landing. Like, they say that shit was staged. How do we prove that? Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I used to not jack that theory, but the older I get, I could see that. Because you mean to tell me in 1969 niggas went to the moon and ain't been
with
since?
With a camcorder?
And ain't been since? It's like, dog, if niggas making a trip, if niggas in the 60s made it to the moon, we should be taking weekly trips to the moon by now.
No,
we should be pulling up in that bitch like the club. Like, I get it. It makes sense. Like, if you think the moon landing was staged.
Yeah. What about the submarine going to the Titanic? Because we ain't really talk about that.
I think they knew what happened way before they said it. Because you think it was like a whole countdown, like how much air is left, and then like 2 hours before like it was supposed to run out of air, they're like, oh, it blew up, bruh. But like they milked it for like almost 5 days. So we was staring. I mean, we was like on the edge of our seats, like, is they gonna find this submarine? Is these niggas alright?
Yeah.
And then like 2 hours before it was supposedly about to run out of air, they're like, oh, yeah, bruh, it blew up. We found wreckage. Like, y'all just found that shit now?
Like, how you all right? So. It was a couple things that kind of threw me because right after it happened, maybe like that week after, my homie was on here and he showed me the video that they had from inside the submarine. Apparently,
they got video from inside.
Apparently, they do. I say, or allegedly, I'm gonna say, because one, how you get that footage,
right?
And like. What they were showing was the inside of the Titanic. But then again, if that submarine couldn't make it to the Titanic, how did they get the footage from the sub? I mean, obviously they got stuff that can make it down there.
Right.
But what made them not make it per se? And why did they take the smallest of submarines or like the worst built submarine when they got stuff that can actually make it down there? And this was controlled by a Mad Cat controller. The sub was built at Walmart with a PlayStation 4 controller.
Basically.
Like, so, who built it?
I thought the dude who died. I mean, he was in there.
Oh, he was in there?
I thought that's what they said.
So how did he test it? That's my whole thing. Was that the test?
No, supposedly they said it had took trips before.
Okay.
But it wasn't apparently it wasn't supposed to sustain X amount of pressure, but like he believed in his work apparently and was like, no, this is gonna make it.
So what didn't. I think what the homie said, he said they was down there too long. If they would have came up a little bit before they attempted to, or if they even attempted.
But I do hope that's this shit is a lesson for all these rich niggas trying to go to space. Dog, you over here building shit in your garage, dog. Just leave that to the experts. Leave that to NASA. But again, it goes back to why if niggas went to space in '69, why ain't niggas just on the moon every week? And so I don't know.
Like, why ain't they on the moon? Why ain't they make it to Mars? Like, I think Mars is wild, but still, like.
But if you was, like, just think, if these niggas did go to the moon, like, think about, like, the flex. Like, nigga, I went to the moon. Like, I was up there wilding.
Imagine being the pilot that's going every week. Like,
oh, to and from the moon?
That nigga getting mad tail. But I can take you to space.
that's crazy flex though. I could take it to space.
That's not the Mile High Club. That's the Light Year Club.
Right, that nigga took you to Miami. Broke ass trip. Right. Take you to space.
And he gonna take you to Space 65.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'd be flexing crazy if I could just pull up in space.
Would you, if it was something that was proven they've been a couple times, would you invest the money to go?
No. I told you they said this. They said the submarine. Like not. I mean, I need proof.
No, I'm saying not the sub, but the moon. Like
no, right? But like in a who built it? Okay. NASA.
Yeah, so it's built like it's commercially built, as in like it's been like I'll say a year trips, no accidents. Like I mean maybe one or two a month.
I don't know.
I'm not saying they going like crazy.
You still risking your life. I mean,
nigga, you got to come back into the atmosphere.
Yeah, that's why I mean, like, what was it? The Challenger? Well, it didn't make it up. But what was the other one? Was it Columbia? It didn't make it back.
Yeah.
I mean,
but they knew it wasn't gonna make it back. I think they said it was already damaged or some shit. Like, so they was taking a chance.
Yeah, but just imagine if you know it ain't gonna make it back, not with you stuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they could send another one up. I guess.
I would think they could send another one up to maybe the what is it? The little the satellite, the space station.
Space station.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm that
meaning out there for world Panan. I don't know how to say that. Out of this world Punani. Can you imagine getting some space head?
You know, Lupe got a song. What's that? I think it's called Jump. I like that song, but yeah, he was talking about you know, Lupe rap about different shit, but it's like time travel, this, that, and the third. Seeing alien twerkers.
Alien twerkers is crazy. That's hilarious. Alien twerkers is hilarious, man. What else didn't happen?
I don't know, man. What, Offset getting a little scuffle with a DJ?
He got into a scuffle?
He got into a little something. I just seen a little clip where it looked like he was in a party, could have been strip club, and the DJ was like, "We got Offset in here," and that nigga like tried to mush the DJ.
Oh, why? What happened? Like the nigga just don't fuck with him, or
probably because he was in the video. Offset probably didn't know he was getting recorded, and the DJ like, "Yeah, we got Offset in here." And he probably trying to be low key type shit.
Okay, I can see that. Niggas getting mad. Like if I'm out and about, like as a celebrity, I'm out and about.
But you standing on couches too though.
No, for sure. What up, Jeff?
You Offset. You gotta do it.
Shout out to Loud and Local.
You gotta just be low key.
Yeah. I mean, but my thing is like, all right. So as a celebrity, you do know you're a public figure. Like people gonna take videos, people gonna take pictures. Like you're a figure, like you're a thing. Like people.
You're a rapper. The DJ gonna shout you out.
Right, you're a rapper. Like I'm playing your music, my nigga. Like I got the hoes in here slippery because of you. Like you. I mean, I feel like you gotta give a little bit. I can see, you out and about regular, like how Ye be getting upset. Still, it's tough, but.
Yeah.
That nigga Justin Bieber be getting upset, nigga. I mean, but as a cameraman working for the paparazzi, like, how do you morally do that? Like, you must not care about your own like privacy, right?
You talking about the paparazzi?
Yeah.
But you gotta think, man, them niggas getting
definitely big bread,
stupid guap just to take a picture. Like obviously, I've never been a celebrity. Like, I just keep my shades on, man. As long as these niggas ain't touching you, dog. I mean, I guess it's different when you got kids.
Yeah.
Like, you want to protect your kids and everything like that. But if if I'm just walking down the street, I'm not about to mush the photographer, bro. Just get your pic, man. Whatever.
Yeah, right. I mean, I guess I think for them, if they out doing sneaky link shit. Like,
well, yeah.
But at the same time, like, better.
Well, yeah, and then you also got like Tristan. That nigga was just standing out in the hotel lobby. Like, bro, you like 7'1". Who was gonna miss you, nigga?
For sure. He got mad at paparazzi? I didn't see that.
No, I don't think he got mad, but I'm just saying shit like that.
Oh, he got caught up with some shit.
Yeah, like you just gotta run decoys and interference. You can't just be chilling about waiting for Shorty to arrive in the lobby.
Do you buy a stunt double, my nigga?
If you 7-1 though, who can stunt double for you?
That's for sure. I know I can find a lot of stunt doubles for me.
That's when you just gotta send like your mans down there, like, all right, man, let Shorty in.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you got to be smarter. But at the same time, if you don't know niggas that you don't trust, like, you know.
Well, you got, yeah.
Because, I mean.
I hope people just be around the people they trust, but I guess that's not what happens these days.
A lot of celebrities tell paparazzi where they will be at. I mean, that makes sense, too. Like,
I have to call the paparazzi on myself.
Right. Photo shoot fresh. Looking like wealth.
Oh, yeah, they said that's what the Kardashians used to do, though. I mean, I don't know how true that is, but they used to just leak their own location to the paparazzi.
That makes sense, though, because of what they do.
Yeah.
I don't agree, but I don't know if I would. I can't see myself calling somebody to give me a photo op. I mean, I guess if I got a professional photographer, maybe.
Yeah, but it's like all the hype. Like, oh, shit. Like, there goes such and such. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't do it neither.
That shit is weird. And we just in weird times. Like you said, we are
just in weird times.
We are in weird times, man.
I hope, well, the shit ain't gonna never go back to normal. So you just gotta kind of just zone out and do your own normal. Like, somebody asked me, because, you know, Instagram got that new, was it Threads?
Yeah, I ain't seen it. I ain't really did it yet.
No, I'm not going to do it. I haven't, because, like, I'm trying to get away from all that shit. So it's like... I don't know.
I'm thinking I should, you know, obviously because I'm...
For business purposes, of course.
Yeah.
This is a great tool.
Like, I want to do it just for that. But like you said, like, if it wasn't for the comedy and all the shit I'm doing, I would not be on this shit. Like, I kind of got to force myself nowadays to really post. Like, if anything, I repost somebody else's shit. But, like, when it comes for me posting, like, I kind of got to force myself to do it. And, I mean, and I blame Black History Month.
At least you stay consistent with it, though. Because usually after the first 10 days, man, niggas give up.
I missed the last 5 days of this year. I can't hold myself to that, you know. I think I filmed it. I was in a really weird place at that time, though. That's when I had lost my job.
Right.
So, like, my brain really wasn't there. Like, it just, I was thinking, like, damn, like, I fucked up. Or should I do next year? Like,
yeah, man, you should get back on it. I mean, you post about a lot of people I never heard of, so.
And that's the reason why I kind of do it, like, you know, because some of them people I don't hear about until the day I actually look them up.
Right.
So it's not like I'm all knowing. Like, I'm doing my due diligence, you know. Mm-hmm. I'm looking up shit and finding out, like, oh, wow, this is actually a great figure. Like, this should be more known. And, you know, obviously I just try to make fun out of it. I feel like this year sucked, like, as far as the fun go. Like, to me personally, I just feel like it was funnier the last couple years. Like, this year it was just like, eh.
It's cool, though. I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to get the information out there. You don't always got to be funny.
For sure.
You know, knowledge just hopefully
JG
be put out there.
Talking about balls. Shout out Talking About Balls. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it's some stuff, like, so I had just reposted my 2 years memories when I was planking every day.
Oh, you was on plank?
Yeah, I was planking every day.
I wish I could give you this feeling. I'm
planking on a million. We did that song. I had. This is my first time hosting, so I wanted to come in. JG said, "What's up, gentlemen?"
What up?
I wanted to come into the show kind of like, you know, more amped. So I did. I did What You Need, and well, I forgot the actual name of the song, but
was it Who Gonna Stop Me?
No, it was.
No.
Sorry. I got it. Maybe I got. I just know it was. I think it's What You Need or something like that. But that's the song. What you need?
Right. Yeah,
what you need? I got what you need. What you need? Bam.
Hello, white America. That's the name
And Vinny was supposed to be the opposite. Like,
gotta have it.
That's what it was. I knew that wasn't the name of the song. That's why I was like tripping. But Vinny was. I started as Ye on the first verse, and then I ended with Jay on the second verse. And come in with after that, where he say I remain Chi-Town, I said I remain C-Town, Cleveland till I die, and that's when he's supposed to drop the Till I Die by MGK. It was cool. We didn't practice it, so when Vinny don't practice, he'd be like, I ain't practice. Vinny is a rehearsal type dude. He dance, so he liked to rehearse it. He was telling me like, dude, I need to rehearse, but I didn't even really have the time. Like, I'm just like, look, this is the vision. We went over it once. I feel like you can get it, from here.
Right. I'm assuming he didn't.
He didn't. Okay. He didn't fuck it up completely. But it wasn't my vision, so I'm not mad at him, right. Obviously. But he had said it. He was supposed to get the remix. He ended up only getting the regular, and the remix was his idea. But that's still my nigga. Like, we killed that show, man. That show was fun. That was in October of 21. October 9th. That was my first show I ever hosted. For that reason, I never forget. And I had fun. Like, and I was still so new into comedy, like, that it was just, just fun just to be able to do that. I got a lot of gigs coming up. Friday. We got the Talk Your Shit with Key Silly and DJ. I show up on the break. You'll see the flyer. We got that. And then on Saturday, I'm actually hosting another show. It's called the Sink or Swim Showcase. It's a hip hop show. I'm just hosting because they fuck with me, man.
That's what's up. It's always good to get a good look in the city.
Yeah, for sure. And it was this weekend. Like, I kind of like started to see like I really am starting to make moves. Like, people they was like, damn, nigga, you really be outside. I'm like, I just be trying to be.
Right.
Like, and it's a lot of shit I didn't miss just because I be like, I'm burnt out. Like, I don't even want to do nothing. Like, right, I'm at the crib.
I'll get you on that.
It was a couple of events that I'm just like, man, I really ain't even got the money to be excited to go. Like, I'm burnt out. Plus that, like, I'ma just chill.
You think it's gonna change now that you're working though?
I think it's gonna change slightly, but only because like I still can see myself getting burnt out. Like, I have no days off from anything for real.
Right.
Like, Sunday through Saturday. Like, Monday work and then podcast. Tuesday work, 2 podcasts. Wednesday work. I might have an off day depending on what's going on, but it's like tomorrow's supposed to be my off day, but I gotta record tomorrow for a pre-record Sunday. Thursday I gotta work podcast. Friday work DJ. Saturday podcast and a show this week. Sunday do a podcast. This one, since we're recording, I technically have this Sunday off. But there's like some shows somewhere, so like I'm supposed to be pulling up to those. So it's like obviously it's like I try to get my rest where I can. People be asking like, do you rest? I do. I take my time. I have to, because if I don't, a nigga will crash out. And like, who really gonna be able to pick me up if I crash out? Like, I'm gonna be stuck. Like, I don't want, obviously, I enjoy the fact that I do have that, I guess, that battery per se. But I take the time to replenish it when I can.
Yeah, got to. But at the same time, man, being booked and having shit to do that's what's up, because the alternative is you got hella free time. All right, nigga, what are you doing, nigga?
Right, so it's like, I don't know, like when I did have free time, I definitely took advantage of it, I will say. But even then, I would still try to make something of my free time. Like, you know, I wasn't trying to be sloshing around too much. What up, Ebony?
Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta, like, sometimes I just be like, hey, look, I can't do nothing today. Like, I am not leaving my bed type shit. Cause, like, I'm just done.
No, sometimes it's oof. Like it was one particular day where I literally laid there. I got to use the bathroom. I didn't even eat. Like, I was just like, I'm chilling, bro. Like,
I feel you. But that shit gonna pay off too, though. Like, eventually you ain't gonna have to do all that, and then eventually, like, the shows and all that will carry themselves. So maybe you're not working during the day because you DJing at night and you're doing comedy shit. So you don't really have to be as busy. Yeah. Like, you still probably will produce because it's something you like actually enjoy doing. Yeah. But then, like, that shit don't feel like work when you really like doing it.
No, it don't feel like work. I mean, obviously there's some days where it kind of like drags a little bit.
Right.
But for the most part, I do enjoy it, and I believe I honestly like to see other people's content. Mm-hmm. I like to see them put it together, and the fact that I'm helping them put it together like makes me feel good.
Right.
And even though I even said all of that, like I'm doing all that, that's my schedule, I still feel like I ain't doing enough. Like, I know that sounds crazy to hear, but like I still feel like I ain't doing enough.
I think, like, because there's times I don't do it as much as you, but I think at times like that, like when you feel that way, it's not about like the amount of things you're doing, it's like the quality of the things you're doing. And not to say it like that you're not doing anything good, but like what you mean, how I would interpret it is like, still like self-improvement, because you always want to improve and grow. So like you doing a lot of things, but, and I'm sure they are fulfilling, but there's like other needs that need to be fulfilled as well. So you're like, damn, I'm not doing enough. Like, when in reality, like you accomplishing and doing and handling X amount of things.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I appreciate that.
I'll be feeling like that too. So, like, a lot of times, like, I might get off work, like I'll try to work out, or whatever the case may be. But then it's like, I got free time, or quote unquote free time, and then I might, be lounging on the couch. I might be scrolling through Instagram, or I might be like scrolling through YouTube, and it's like, damn, like maybe I could be taking a class, or I could be doing this, or even like YouTube and shit, like things that help further me, just along in life, whether it be, gaining financial literacy knowledge, or just anything.
I have definitely been trying to watch more educational shit on YouTube. Like, I've always kind of but I'm trying to make an extra point. Like, I can go through here and blow hours just watching random shit.
Right.
But I'm trying to make sure that I get some stuff that I can, retain and will, benefit me in the long run. I've been watching like a lot of Chat GPT videos, just trying to gather, because I want to use it. One, I've heard you can use it really, it's a great tool. That's the best way to put it.
Right.
So I got a couple ideas that I want to do with it. And just learning, I guess, the do's and don'ts of what exactly I'm trying to do. So it was good that I did that, because if I'd have just went head first into it, I might have completely fucked up.
Right.
And I don't, obviously when I do something, I want it to be perfect per se. I don't want to have to, like, I'm okay with constructive criticism. It's not like that, but it's more so like I don't want to be a complete fuck up when I do it.
All right, no, I get you.
I mean, even though they say that's like the best way to to learn, trial and error. The experience is the best teacher, but at the same time, like, do you really want to be a complete fuck up at the first time trying something?
I mean, no. Well, I don't think none of us do, but I mean, as long as you ain't like completely fucking something up, like, like if you do something and it's like, oh shit, like you just deleted the whole database, and it's like, God, and that shit, and you deleted the backups, it's like, God damn, nigga, what was you doing? But
no, for sure.
But I mean, like, sometimes, like, I mean, yeah, it is good to learn, because then like you'll make a mistake and then you'll just learn how to correct it, and then you'll learn how to circumvent that shit. So I mean, as long as the person ain't trying to make you feel dumb about it. But even then, like for you to know something, like you'll eventually learn DJing, but there'll be a point where you didn't know DJing. So then hopefully you would just extend that grace to somebody who's trying to learn, like, oh shit, like at some point, like you didn't know.
Yeah. No, for sure. And I definitely got a couple people that I've reached out to I should say I ran across that I've asked, would you teach me how to DJ? And they're like, yeah, just give me some time. I got you. So I got a couple people that, I just got to really, right this point, find the time to actually learn, which if I could do like a video chat, like they say an hour a day or something,
And then you could eventually just like, because I mean, it's really when it comes to shit like that, like really no right or wrong way. Like all you got to do is like put your spin on it, your sauce, and then like make it you. And then like that'll separate you because you don't want to, I mean, of course we all want to learn and like take from whoever's teaching us, but you don't want to be
them. Right, right, for sure.
But you just like learn your own way. Then it's like, oh shit, like nobody, like your sound and your style is unique because like shit, you just made that shit up and perfected it as you kept going.
For sure. Well, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we'll be talking about this book that I've been reading that Mage gave me like a year ago. It wasn't a year, it was like 6 months though.
Glad you finally started reading.
I should be done with the book this week, but we're gonna talk about The Way of the Superior Man. I know we touched on it last week, but we're gonna be a little more in depth with it. But we'll be right back, y'all. Here go the flyer and Mage's favorite song.
Sound. I'm crazy. It's Cleveland, nigga. It's a blessing. Fat Dave, man, I got you. R.P. Swain, yeah. We gon' hold it down for you, homie. It's forever CLB. Yeah. Super Kid, Rainbow Gotti. What it do?
They want that aggression. They want what I know. Cause my mind is my weapon and since adolescence. Been blessed with these words. And they cook they like breakfast. You know I'm gon' bless them. For sure I'ma bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
You know they like breakfast. For sure gotta bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
They want that aggression. They want what I know. Cause my mind is my weapon and since adolescence. Been blessed with these words. And they cook they like breakfast. You know I'm gon' bless them. For sure I'ma bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
You know I'ma bless them. For sure gotta bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that work.
See me in the yard, respect it. Hear me and it's unexpected. Out here rhyming, trying to make some sense. Not just rhyming, am I making sense? I'm in the booth, I'm whipping up the wrist. Cooking meals, that's a double dip. They want it all, but I never trip. Making hits, nigga, fuck a miss. On everything till my bones is twigs. Till it ain't no meat on my ribs. Keep grinding, man, I cannot slip. What's on my hip if I up this bitch? It's self-defense, I'ma end some shit. I swing low when I'm bending, bitch. I'm with my team and I never switch. Low keep it on the thong with it. King Crown D-Man, spending next week's cash we passing. Old school's going slow like school zones. These who they want me so much, I had to go and get 2 phones. Trap, throwing parties in my new home, where the girlies get their shoes on. Claim I changed up 2-tone, never that list of shoes chrome. Gone. They want that aggression, I lock it and load it. Can't wait till I blow it, it's going. Go, smoke like locomotive, that money the motive. My words keep it flowing, you know it. You know they like breakfast. Stack cake like it's breakfast. I'm counting these blessings I see manifested. That aggression, my weapon, the gift and the curse, but it's more like a blessing. They want what I know, cause my mind is my weapon and since adolescence. Been blessed with these words. And they cook they like breakfast, you know I'm gon' bless them. For sure I'ma bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
You know they like breakfast, for sure gotta bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
They want that aggression. They want what I know. Cause my mind is my weapon and since adolescence. Been blessed with these words. And they cook they like breakfast. You know I'm gon' bless them. For sure I'ma bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that work.
You know I'ma bless them. For sure gotta bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that work.
My brother was pushing the Kia, I had no degree. Needed roommates for the leads. My cousin was not yet a mother. I hid in the covers to keep the monsters off of me. Telling you life is progression. The harder the lessons, the better that you learn the keys. Set myself ablaze just to keep it burning. Anything and everything to keep it coming. Blessings. I don't mind a bee sting just to keep it buzzing. Blessings. Anything and everything to keep the hustle. Blessings. Until this whole city is referencing me. Make a storm and I spit. Can you see the debris? I count all of my blessings and pray for the weak. Blessings. These verses highly favored just to say the least. Blessings. spare all the innocents, come and slay the beast. Blessings. You niggas won't beef and I'm saying come for me. Cause y'all niggas been rapping, I've been an MC. They praying we fall like the leaves. Got all of these strategies, all of these tweaks. I done got so sick, can't kill my disease. I got the infection spread all in the team. God. I done seen niggas that die over words. So I pray for the best while I'm prep for the worst.
They want that aggression. They want what I know. Cause my mind is my weapon and since adolescence. Been blessed with these words. And they cook they like breakfast. You know I'm gon' bless them. For sure I'ma bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
You
work.
know they like breakfast. For sure gotta bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
They
work.
want that aggression. They want what I know. Cause my mind is my weapon and since adolescence. Been blessed with these words. And they cook they like breakfast. You know I'm gon' bless them. For sure I'ma bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that work.
I'ma bless him. For sure gotta bless him.
Take him to church, bitch, I put in that work.
Young hard-headed little boy, ain't wanna listen, so I just did it. Thought a lot of niggas was fishy. Mom Duke say I'ma end up in prison. Times got hard, I'm under the light. Badass supposed to be in the house. Niggas cracking jokes when I answer the phone. Mom Dukes yelling, bring your ass home. Money on the way, so I'm still gonna be late. Fuck a ass whooping, I wanted to pay. Blessings. Mama was just trying to make me away. Too young to get the picture, couldn't even think. Flexing for hoes, come get a drink. Go ahead, smoke this crunch with me. Later on, leave with the happy feet. Lil' mama screaming out Ray-Bo. Beat it out the frame, then up to the bank row. They say I'm too aggressive, I'm applying pressure. Put it to your neck, buy the fucking check. Turn the chick house to the money spot. My friend McCain, cause I plenty spots. Mad Max brain, gotta chop it up. Dollar bill flow, got them water diamonds. Bernie Mac my wrist, it's a house party. Like Warren told Gina, it's between us. Keep your mind on the money, then we team up. She a rider, so she driving while I'm rolling up. I put it down on the hustle, so she know the game. Gotta stay up on my grind, can't be switching lanes. All I know is hard times I how to maintain. Living life like chess, trying to make a move.
They want that aggression. They want what I know. Cause my mind is my weapon and since adolescence. Been blessed with these words. And they cook they like breakfast. You know I'm gon' bless them. For sure I'ma bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
You
work.
know they like breakfast. For sure gotta bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
They
work.
want that aggression. They want what I know. Cause my mind is my weapon and since adolescence. Been blessed with these words. And they cook they like breakfast. You know I'm gon' bless them. For sure I'ma bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that
You
work.
know I'ma bless them. For sure gotta bless them.
Take them to church, bitch, I put in that work.
It's on me.
Blessings.
Yeah, take them to
Blessings.
Recording.
Blessings. It's a blessing.
Take them to church.
Yeah.
Bitch,
You
I
see
put
it
in
up
that
there.
work.
Lex Vegas produced. Talk your shit. With Team Slay and Team Philly. Led by
Take them to
DJ
church. Take them to
and
church.
Keith Philly. It's gonna be me,
Put in that work.
Lamont 330, Chevy, Ebony Timberlake, Marla Massey, Ratchet Pete, Trey Coles, and Marco Torres. It's gonna be a fire show, man. It's a roast battle. I'm coming a little different on this one, man. Oh, the roast battle will be a little different. I'm excited for this show, man. I'm really excited. I should have brought Key on today. That would have been perfect. We texted earlier too. I'm done. But welcome back to TimbukTuesday. I'm gonna show the flyers for the rest of for the other show Saturday too. Like I said, that's the Sink or Swim showcase, put on by B Jackson and I Am Hayes or Hayes. I don't know why I Am Hayes is her Instagram name, so but it's Hayes with 2 E's. B Jax. I met both of them at the battleground, which the next battleground is April 20th.
April or August?
My bad.
August
August 20th.
God damn,
That's far. I'm booked until April, nigga. I think the furthest booking I got right now is October 28th.
Okay. Halloween?
Yep, it's a Halloween show.
It's in the city or?
It's in the city. I'll get you the details. I forgot exactly where it's at, but I just know I'm booked on that day. But it's gonna be fun, man.
That's what's up, man.
It's gonna be fun. The one thing I hate about being busy right now is like I miss so many of the other shows. Like I feel like like, you know, comedians obviously know who I am, like, cause I'll be around, but like I haven't been able to really hit open mics. I haven't really been able to hit some of the shows that, you know, people are a part of that I could just support.
Right.
Because I'll be working so much, and people know that. That's why they, you know, they respect it. They ain't like, you know, on my neck like, oh, nigga, you ain't out here doing nothing. I mean, people recognize my hustle, and I'm not saying this because I'm like, yeah, niggas know what I'm doing. Like, I mean, I've heard this from people. Like, shout out to Church Boy Fellowship yesterday. I made a joke.
Yeah, how his joint been going?
It's been cool. It's cool. His show dope. This is new soundbite.
Hallelujah.
That's his new soundbite. Shout out to Church. You know, we that was one take too. It was dope.
One take.
One take.
First page of the Harry Potter book.
Right.
One take, we out.
I think of the Harry Potter book. So we talking about the way of the superior man. It was some stuff in there that, you know, one, it was, as I'm reading it, like it just like kind of put some lights on some things, like the one part where he was talking about dealing with women, how like they complain to essentially arouse themselves.
Ooh, that's where you're taking this.
I mean, that's just one part of it. We definitely gonna get into that for sure.
Women in the chat,
like
coming out hot.
They say, or a woman complaining is her testing you and to see how sturdy you are. Essentially, is what he was saying.
Right.
Which I could definitely see. They trying to see if you're unwavered by you know them saying certain things and in certain situations, because if they know that they could say something to you without you wavering, they know they can put their complete trust in you.
Mm-hmm.
If like they don't change your mind by saying something, is the one particular part where he was saying like, you know, women will rather you. He was saying women would rather you disappoint them essentially for the mission.
Right.
Like I really want you to do this. I really want you to stay with me, but I don't want you to stay with me. Like
you got to remind me some of the points too, just because I read the book like about a year or so ago. So I don't remember every point. You know, I remember the hot ones for sure.
Right.
When that nigga came in hot, bro, I remember all of that, but I don't remember every.
The one
I do remember the part you're talking about. Though.
Yeah, he was saying like, all right, so masculine energy, our masculine. What did he call it? He didn't call it energy. He called it masculine. Maybe he said energy. Maybe, but he used another word. So he uses another word,
right,
other than energy. He says divine masculine and divine feminine. Mm-hmm. He said the divine masculine is purposeful, and the divine feminine is loving. Which I can see. I can definitely see. I'm pretty sure people have seen like the memes or interview. I'm not gonna call it meme, but it's like a interview where a dude said like, you know, a man can never put his woman first. He has to put his purpose first. And that book kind of explains that.
Right.
It says like how if a man could literally have no money, but if his purpose is, I guess, put first, or if he looks purposeful, the money won't ever be an issue in a relationship. She might say something about it, or she might, you know, kind of push you and nudge you. As he says, her complaining is about, is to nudge you, is to kind of make you see your reality right now, as if you can't see it. Like, you know, why are you just sitting there watching TV?
Right.
Like when the garage needed to be cleaned. This was the exact line. And he's like, well, I was going to clean it here soon, and I got a job interview tomorrow. He was saying that's not the answer she wanted to hear. Like, she doesn't want to hear that.
Right, she just want that shit done. Which reminded me, because it was something he said in the book where it was like, all right, like for us instance, like if you have my back, like I'm like, bro have my back, and if you can't come through for a second time, then I'd be like, dog had my back last time. But I think he said it was like with women, it was like it only matters right now.
Yeah, in the moment.
And it's so funny because when I had read that part of the book, like I literally had some shit like that happen. So it's like, you know, just like a friend, you know, like I always look out, whatever. So when I went to the mall and I seen a shirt that she would like. So I just sent a picture like, oh, like you should pull up here. I can't believe you ain't get that shirt for me. I'm like, come on, dog. Now all the other times, like I just seen some shit that I think that you would like, and I just get it because I think you like it. Nah, this the time, like all the other times, like we should have just been like,
nothing matters.
Nothing matters.
It doesn't matter what happened before, and it doesn't matter what happened after. It's right in that moment, which I can definitely see. I can definitely like. That's why I was like, as I'm reading this book, like I'm like, damn, like some of this shit do make sense.
Yeah, it's very over. Is it over exaggerated? It's definitely.
No, it's definitely some extremes.
I think a lot of just everything like that, where it's not neutral. It's either we have to make it to one side or the other. So like in this situation, it's masculine, so it's boom.
Yeah, like the one part where he was talking about how like they went to the woods and they fucking, and like he's like telling her like, stop, I'm about to bust. And she like, no, I want you to bust all in me. And like he do. And she's mad because he did it.
Yeah, I remember.
Like that shit was so funny to me. Like,
but and then it's like you start thinking about like maybe not like that extreme situation, but it like where shit like that happens all the time. It's like, come on.
Right. First off, if she say that and I'm about to bust and I'm trying to reserve, like, what you think gonna happen? Like, like it's tough. Like you, especially if you saying it the way we want to hear it. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know if it's not happening. Like,
what's that? King of the Hill. I'm about to bust. I'm about to
like that. I feel like it was definitely like some really extreme. Like some of the stuff in there was just like I was literally laughing reading that book. What happened? It was a whole lot. Like I wanna like I'm still retaining the book. I'm still trying to retain it. I'm like reading the book and like learning a new job at the same time. Right, so it's a lot.
I want to reread it again. I read it twice. I want to reread it again. I feel like this is a book that like I'll probably read up until like the day I die. Like it just because it'll probably relate. I'll probably like take something different from it like at different stages in my life. So even from like early 30s to like now 34, like it like I relate to it different and like I understand it different. So like I'm sure like, you know, like in my mid 40s, like I'll even understand it even more or in a different perspective. So that's something I always want to keep reading, at least like maybe not every year, but at least like every other year, like lock in with it. You know what I mean? Because you see like they keep revising that shit. So like that shit.
Well,
somebody buying that shit.
I understood why he revised it after seeing that it was a a revised copy.
You think the original was? You think he was going crazy? The original one?
Well, I don't know if he was going crazy, but like he had to make it like, look, for the whole first part for him to say, I'm talking about a heterosexual masculine man when I'm writing this book. Where he was like, the masculine man could be the masculine female. It could be, a masculine female and a, female or, I forgot what he said. He said butch femme. I believe that's the terms he used in the book.
Yeah. And then he also said, but just for the purposes of the book.
This is what I'm speaking of, which I respect fully that he did that.
Yeah, they probably was at his neck. Huh?
Right. I mean, the fact that, like, I just seen this joke where this dude was talking about how they were, you know, the song "Baby It's Cold Outside." I'd rather not stay. Baby, it's cold. Like that whole thing. Whereas apparently that song now is rapey.
Okay. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like, so what, are you not allowed to persuade somebody? Does that make it?
I think there's a lot more things we could be upset about.
Facts. And that song was what, like 50 years old? Like, and I mean, I could see, like, it's them two having a dinner, like a candlelight dinner. He's not holding her there.
Right. He's
asking her to stay. But we can leave that where it is. we can leave that song where it is. It was just the fact that he said, like, they were talking about that song, and then the number one song on the radio at the time was WAP. So it's, you know, I'll pull it up and I'll find it and I'll send it to you.
All right. But as far as the book, do you feel like not change your perspective, but like change the way you maneuver and go forward?
I don't know if I think it makes me double down on how I move.
Okay, because I think I remember last week. Last week was a wild episode. I was lit when I walked in this bitch. But I remember you said it kind of like reinforces some of the things.
Yeah.
Like some of like, and it makes you like more confident to like kind of stand on some different shit.
Yeah, like, so I will say, I would say I did lean towards making the woman happy, giving her what she wants.
I think I did too.
Whereas, and even then, like, before I even read the book, I was already thinking, like, you know what, like, I'm gonna start doing the shit how I wanted to do it, you know. But I will say, like, reading it, more and more I get into the book, the more and more I kind of like ponder on the book. This book was made for simps. Like, yo, it made me realize that, you know, until I went through what I went through, I probably would have simped for a while, like, because it was working for me.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
I think kind of like the same, like, because for me, like, I always like, it's just easier for me to excuse me, damn.
I say this book defined the difference between a simp and, I guess you could say, an alpha male. Yeah.
I think for me it was like always easier to like make other people feel comfortable, because I'm like, all right, look, I'll be all right. So like I'll be like, oh, you about to cry? I'll be like, shit, well, let me stop you from crying. I'll be all right, like I'll be straight. But then after reading it though, like, damn, like, yeah, like nobody want to see you waver. Like, you gotta just be strong in you.
Which a lot of times I would say, like, I wouldn't waver, but then I just give in because I'm just like, all right,
I guess that's wavering.
I guess it is. And now it just made me want to like double down, like, but he did make a point where he said it's a difference between you just giving in versus you taking in another perspective.
Yeah,
and making the decision based on that,
based off new information.
Yeah.
I'll circle back to my point in a minute, because I think that actually was a good point.
Like it, and I've always, and I think what that made me realize was I still was accountable for the decisions I made. I always said what I was my decision.
Right.
I made that decision. I chose to do that.
You're not just doing it just for for GP.
Right. So, I think that's a big difference for sure.
Yeah. What I think is dope is, though, that Lauren told Nipsey to read that book, because you got to be real kind of, I think for like a woman to have read that book and then to like know what it's saying and to tell your partner like, hey, you should read this book, Like you gotta know, cause shit might not go your way after your man reads the book. shit can go left real quick after your man read that book. So I think it's dope for her to like suggest that book to him for him to read.
And I was thinking that I do think women should read the book.
Oh, I definitely think women should read the book.
Yeah,
I definitely agree.
Yeah,
I mean, I read Think Like a Man. I didn't agree with it, but I read it.
I've never even thought about picking that up. Like,
no, well, cause my sister had it. My sister had it, and I liked the movie, so I just like wanted to see what the book was about.
Yeah.
I mean, my interpretation of the book is Steve Harvey basically like, "Hey, be scared of all men," and I'm like, "Come on, dog." Like,
be scared of what?
All men. Like that's what it felt like. It felt like this nigga was basically like, "Man, all dudes want to do is bag you, this, that, and the third." Like, damn, bro, like. Nigga, what? Even if that's the case, like
right? Why you saying this shit?
Tell her that, bro.
Right.
But yeah, I think women should definitely read The Way of the Superior Man, because I mean, in the thing again, you know, like how you mentioned in the book, like it's not masculinity and femininity is not necessarily gender specific. Yeah, so you could have a masculine female or a woman who just has masculine tendencies, and like not even like in the bad or. I mean, in the way now that we, you know, associate it. Yeah. But it's just more so, I mean, like there's poles. So you have, in this case, masculinity and femininity.
Right.
So, yes, I mean, sometimes women live in the book's definition, masculine. Mm-hmm. Like as far as maybe like they're not wavering or whatever the case may be. Or because he also said like you could be the masculine woman and then your partner could be the feminine female, and like not again like we use those words and it like damn he a feminine female, but like, I mean feminine male, but like that's not even
right.
It's just the
I mean it just like so according to the book, you know, masculine is mission, feminine is love. So if the man is more for the love and the woman is more for the purpose, then it still works out. And like I could see that as long as it ain't bumping heads. And then he even said there's balanced, where they both kind of play similar roles at the same time, you know.
Right.
Which it definitely made me think like, damn, do I do both? And I was like, I really don't. Like, I guess where the feminine comes in is when I'm trying to be like, all right, just giving in, trying to give her what she wants out of the love. Per se, so I can see that part of it, but and I'm not, and I like to say I'm balanced because I can have the conversation,
right?
Like we can. This is what you want to do. Like I know. All right. So I was thinking like if I was a data artist, like me and I say a Rihanna or like a. Somebody that's, you know, big, like I would be okay with taking a step back of my career to make sure she booms, and then try to step up later.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that though.
Like I would be okay with that. Like if she, you know, she had the kids and I stayed home taking care of the kids and she still did the business.
Like house husband?
Yeah, almost close to house husband. Like I could do that, but at the same time, I know I wouldn't be happy doing that. Nor would I be the perfect person for that.
Right.
Because I would feel less of a man because I am purpose driven. I am mission driven. Like, you know, I want to be able to support my family. I wouldn't look down on her or I wouldn't feel less of a man per se if we was in that situation. But I will feel a little bit of a type of way, like, damn, I kind of should be doing this.
You mean as far as like money wise or just in overall?
Probably both. Overall, I guess, for sure. Overall, but money thing too. Like I don't care if she's the breadwinner, like that part. But if I'm the one making the decisions, like, all right, babe, we putting our money here because, you know, I feel like this is the best way to go. Like, so I wouldn't even care about the breadwinner part, but I want to be the one to lead. Like, I want us to be a team, first off.
Right.
Like, I want us to be a team. So regardless of, you know, how we making this team work, you know, as long as we doing this together, that's all that matters. But when it comes to like, if I had my choice, I'm being the breadwinner. You know, she can still work, she can still all that, whatever. I want to be able to say I can take care of my family.
True, but again, like like you had mentioned, what it was in the book earlier. Like if you purpose driven, then the money don't.
It don't matter. Yeah, it don't for sure.
And you could definitely lead your family. Well, you can't be broke, but let me be clear, you cannot be broke. But you could definitely lead your family and not make the most money.
Yeah,
like she could make more money than you, but you could still be the absolute leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a great book, though. I think people should read it.
I definitely think people should read it. Any woman out there, I think you should read the book. It was one particular part where he was saying, like, you know, you gotta kind of like essentially feed her ego. That wasn't the words he used. He said, like, you know, if she's complaining, you kind of retaliate with love. You make her feel special. And when I read that, it was this one particular day that it just like really made me think, like, okay, I see that. So it was one of the exes. She was like mad as fuck at me this one day, and I kind of knew I fucked up. So I kind of was like, I'm just trying. I wasn't even trying everything. I was just like, you know, I was just being me, like, and she was like, I just can't be mad at you. Like, I'm mad, but I can't be mad. Like, you making me stop being mad. And it was,
there you go.
And it was
that bomb.
right. And it didn't dawn on me until reading that to make me see, okay, damn, like, this is a thing.
And that's hard to do, though. That's hard to do.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was like easy.
I don't think it's hard to do, like, in the sense of like actually applying the thing, but you have to have a sense of, because you gotta go right through the adversity. You gotta go right through the storm, and you can't weather. You can't like fucking fold. You just gotta stand there.
You gotta stand there.
And then you gotta dig deep inside that piece that you got.
I mean, I'm getting hit. Like,
dog, you gotta. That shit hard. Like sometimes, like it's hard to stand true in a moment in a situation like that. Like sometimes you just like, hey man, fuck this shit.
You could like
let her ass have it.
Right. You could I literally felt the pot like unsimmering. Like, I'm like, wow, this shit actually works. Like, I didn't test it. This wasn't like a test. It was like it happened, and then thinking about it.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, wow, this spiritual shit really worked.
It really worked. It's sick.
Oh.
Man, when you see these sports niggas getting the bag, dog, it's hard for me to feel like you can't tell a kid to go to sports route, man. You offering these niggas
money,
dog. Like Mbappe, they offering them 777 something million. Jaylen Brown just got 300 of them things. Justin Herbert just got 260.
Do you think Jaylen deserved 300?
All I've seen is Jaylen Brown slander all day, saying he can't go left, he can't shoot.
Well, he went the right way with the bag. Shit,
I will say, 300. First of all, 300 is crazy.
Would you?
And it's guaranteed.
Would you? I honestly feel like they should have moved him over Marcus.
I can see that.
That's my personal opinion. Not because I like Jaylen's game. I do like Jaylen's game. Minus is not gonna be able to go left. I think his decision making is a little shaky. Obviously that's not his purpose to be a decision maker.
What Tatum about to get though? That's what.
Cause that's obviously they star.
Right. I mean, shout out to Jaylen though, man. He took advantage of
Shout out
all
to
this.
Jalen.
All this because of KD.
You think so?
Yeah, how they set the contracts up. Like when KD left, they was trying to give teams like incentive or stars or players incentive to sign with the team, like they drafted them basically. Mm-hmm. So like they started like that's when they came up with like the Supermax. So like you could get more money staying with the team that drafted you basically than going somewhere else.
And then they just gonna move him anyway. Like,
yeah, I mean that's the smart thing to do though. Like you get the money and then like, all right, nigga, I want to leave. Like that's the thing they were saying. Like even during free agency, like, all right, if you opt out, you probably about to stay. If you opt in, you probably about to leave. But no, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, I think he deserves the money, but I just think Boston should have went in a different direction. I feel like Boston should have kept Marcus.
It's one of them things though. Like they kind of had no. I mean, they could have moved him, but besides moving him, like they really had no choice. Yeah. Like imagine if like your max contract could be 300, and then they like, all right, bro, we got 250. Nah, where the extra 50 at, bro? Where the extra 50 at, bro? And then that's basically then the niggas gotta tell you we don't think you worth the extra 50. I'm gone, bro. I just take my 250 somewhere else. But no, that's crazy. Like seeing these contracts like that's like dizzying amount of money. Like I couldn't imagine. Like they broke down like if Mbappe was to leave and go to Saudi Arabia, like what his contract would be and like how much he would get paid per minute, per second. I'm like, that's just
it's definitely wild. Like,
but that's what's up, man. I'm glad to see all these brothers getting the bag.
Shout out to them.
And Justin Herbert not a brother, but I'm glad he got the bag.
For sure.
I like Justin Herbert, so I'm glad he got the bag.
Which I feel like they make him seem like he's so up and down.
Herbert?
Yeah.
I think he's been consistent for the most part. I mean, they shouldn't have blew that playoff game though. That was kind of
playoffs is where
that shit was kind of unforgivable. They was up but 21.
Yeah.
But I feel like again, like you kind of like have, especially in football, like when you have like a franchise quarterback, like you kind of stuck. You gotta kind of just give them niggas what they want because, like even when Dak was going for the bag and they was like, oh, he don't deserve $40 million, like, yeah, but you kind of stuck. What you gonna do? Start over again?
Yeah.
Like you either gotta give this nigga his money or don't, cause somebody gonna give it to him. So like,
I think Deshaun would have definitely got what he got anywhere else. To be honest.
You say you don't think he would have?
I think he would have.
Oh, I think he would too. I mean, because he already got it in Houston the first time.
Yeah. And I mean, like the fact that motherfucker J.J. Watt was apologizing to this nigga, like, yo, I'm sorry, bro. Like,
oh, that was crazy. Nigga said, we wasting your career, bro.
Nigga said, I'm sorry. Like, and the fact that, what up, Adam and Dave, Unscripted. Shout out Unscripted.
Shout out to my homie, man. We get international views, bro.
Hey,
come on, man. You know one thing I'm gonna try to make sure we do.
We getting Canadian views?
Nah, man, Switzerland, dog.
Oh, Switzerland.
Come on, man, it's lit, man. Shout out to my good friend. She's currently watching. It's definitely early in the morning in Switzerland.
Hey, shout out to Switzerland.
She's tuned in to random shit. Part 37.
Part 37. Definitely random shit.
Shout out to my homie K, man.
Shout out to K.
I ain't know she wanted me to say her whole name, so I just.
K is good enough.
K is good enough, but she's tuned in right now. Hopefully, Red Line Switzerland coming soon. Red
Line Switzerland.
We can't even get Red Line Wrestling, but damn it. Red Line Switzerland, baby, it's coming.
Red Line Wrestling might not even happen.
But Red Line Switzerland,
but
it's coming soon, baby.
Red Line South, Red Line Vegas. Red Line Toronto.
Red Line Toronto for sure. But if it's any red line, y'all know I'm gonna be a part of Red Line Toronto. We coming. Toronto, I'm coming up. It gotta happen. So when we gonna get that? Let's plot this out, man. We got about 25 minutes left. Let's plot. When we gonna get the first? Where do you want the first red line show to be that's outside of Cleveland area?
Outside of Cleveland, I do like the Red Line South idea. I just feel like that's a great scene.
Okay. We talking like Florida? We talking Georgia? What we talking?
Georgia wouldn't be bad. I was thinking Florida because I know we was talking about Miami. That's the reason why I said South Beach. Wasn't the South because of South Beach.
Okay.
I did like that idea. Red Line Atlanta sound crazy though.
Red Line Atlanta, basically Red Line Cleveland.
No, facts.
That shit Red Line Cleveland.
But I feel like, all right, so I do. So one, take out a red line. I want to take my career outside of Ohio.
Bro, okay. Next time you get an offer, nigga, to pull up in motherfucking Miami for a show, you gotta take that.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like with my plan right now, with me working and shit, I'm trying to save like $200 a month.
Okay.
And like one, I want to take a trip. Like I want to take a trip with y'all. I haven't been anywhere with y'all yet.
Yeah,
like
man, pull up,
I ain't seen out of. I haven't seen Worldwide Mage.
Ryan and Juan, bro. Niggas don't even know.
I ain't seen Worldwide Mage yet. I ain't seen Out of Town Lou yet. Like I haven't. I mean Detroit don't count. Like that shit is Cleveland, nigga.
But it all started in that trip, man.
It did.
It could have went left, man. Niggas could have like, I ain't rolling with him no more. I'd be like, hey, man, I get it. Niggas about to put me. But it's different now, though. Like,
yeah, because that time was.
Yeah, niggas, I ain't have it. I'll say that. I ain't have it. But now, like, if we was in that situation, like, all right, boom, everybody can get their own room.
Facts.
We good. I only see my own bed.
Right. You gotta do the lip cover. You gotta
try. I only see my own bed. I can't even do it now. I'm in a better place, man.
Right. Shout out to being a superior man.
But that literally was the first trip though, and then like after that, like shit just took off, and we was like down there everywhere. But yeah, you definitely gotta, even if it's like, bro, DC, like that's the one I feel like DC would be. You would love DC. I'll
definitely hitting the mic in DC.
You would love DC.
I'm hitting the mic anywhere we go. Like we can go if we go to Switzerland. I'm hitting the mic.
Redline Switzerland, man. We coming, man. You gotta practice your French. I've been trying to get on my French, man.
I'm gonna say Jim Appel, TimbukTuesday.
Hey, man, good enough, man. They might, you crazy, man. They actually might know you out there, man. The way you, Cindy, and Vinny swear like y'all don't be known, but like everybody know y'all, like they might know you in Switzerland, man. That'd be lit.
That would be definitely like crazy, bro.
We gonna set the Red Line Switzerland, man. It's coming, dog.
Red Line Switzerland.
It looks that really is somewhere I want to go though. Like, man, it looks beautiful, especially like I don't know my thing. Not lately, because it's always been my thing, but like mountains, like that should get me every time. Just because we don't have them here. So like when I go somewhere like with mountains, like I'm like fucking staring.
You
been
to Colorado yet?
Yeah, I love Denver. Been to Denver twice. Denver is somewhere you should go. You'll love Denver too. Yeah. I think you'll love. I mean, besides the obvious cities, like you will love DC, you will love Denver. I mean, Dallas would be lit because we plugged in down there now. So
I definitely want to go on the podcast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got to call them. We gotta see what Tony doing next time. See if she could make a guest appearance.
Oh, this would have been the perfect. Well,
it would have.
Louis in here, so I guess
yeah,
perfect.
But yeah, we gotta see what they doing. It'll be interesting to see the topics. I'm interested to see when they speak on Carly, because they film all their episodes and then they just release them. Like they actually edit them and stuff.
Have y'all
kind of professional? It ain't dropped yet, man. Okay. We wait. We gonna let y'all know when it drops.
Hey, call her now, nigga. Yeah, on the show.
I want to see what she's doing, man. We got a couple minutes. Let me text Tony. All right, but yeah. I want to see what they talk about with Carly.
Yeah,
for sure.
I just want to. So I've been trying to reach out to people I know that do podcasts. I want to do somebody else's shit. Like,
yeah, it's actually it's pretty fun.
Like, yeah, right.
Well, technically, this ain't my shit. So
it is though. I'm a guest. All right, so I'm putting this on wax. I need y'all. I really need y'all to know, you and Louis, that like this is our shit. Like, yeah, it say TimbukTuesday because I'm here usually every Tuesday. And this, it started out as my shit, and really Louis was here the first episode, so I can't say it started out as mine. Like he was on the episode. Like y'all been here so long, like I want y'all to really like bring topics, like bring some shit, get shit off y'all chest for real. Like I really want y'all to air out on this bitch. I know y'all won't fully, but I really do want y'all to air out. Like I want y'all to like, because I give me, and I know y'all being y'all, it ain't like that, but I want y'all to really, really engulf into the shit, man.
Oh no, so I can't speak a little French.
You can?
A little bit.
Say some shit, nigga.
I can.
Not we.
No, not we. So I could hold like an introductory conversation like oh fuck, now I want to spy. No, like comment ça va? Like oh
how you doing?
Damn, well, shit on me. That's all I had, y'all. And this nigga knew it. No, so then like me, like I'm never gonna say like if I knew how to answer differently, I'm always gonna be like, I'm good. So I just be like, ça va bien. You know what I mean? I'm good. I'm good. I'm never gonna say I'm bad.
I think it's comme si, comme ça, so. Unless that might be Spanish, nigga.
But we gonna get the Switzerland plug on, and then she gonna teach us. We gonna have French lessons.
Hey.
That'd be lit.
That'd be fire.
And then we gonna pull up in Switzerland.
We can speak in the language of love, even though I think it's Spanish.
But no. You hang around too many Latin women.
Bruh, I wish. Honestly, I've been thinking about that lately. I was like, bruh, I think I want to try. I ain't tried a Latin woman. Like, I ain't never even.
Man. Come on, Latin women in the chat. Popping my boy DMs.
I still love black women, like, to the fullest. Like,
I remember that conversation.
Yeah, like I just think black women are the best, but
I do, man. Y'all credibility,
Yeah, credibility.
It's going down.
You know what that is? Is because they have lack of masculine figures.
I'm just kidding, black women. Two monkeys don't stop the show. Monkeys might have been a word. That's actually
Kiki.
Cut me off, man.
What up, Kiki? She said she watched the last episode like 5 times.
I can't believe when she really walked in here and I'm like, oh shit, I told her my government name and everything, you know. And she looking at me like, nigga, I know you. And then as I kept looking, I'm like, wow, this girl looks so familiar, man. I think I know this girl.
It's been that long.
But then I'm like, oh shit, like it's Kiki.
Like that nigga Vinny is so terrible trying to set shit up, bro. This nigga tried. He's like, oh, something's about. Like, can you help me something about shoe? I'm like, bro, why'd you ain't just leave it on the wall? Like, I knew somebody was over on the side. Like,
bro, this nigga Vinny my dog, man, but he don't be.
She said like 8 times now. Shout out to the views going up because of Kiki.
Was Kiki on camera? Oh,
no,
I was so drunk last week.
You could kind of see her like on the side of Louis' camera, but. No,
that shit. What did we talk about last week?
I don't even remember, nigga. I was drunk too. I wasn't drunk, but I was feeling good.
No, I was feeling good too, man. Dog birthday episode.
Shout out to Louis.
That shit was. How about to say was Charlie here? But no, Charlie wasn't here.
Charlie wasn't here. It was just me, you, Vinny, and Lou. It was
what's your boy name?
CEO.
Yeah. Was it Corner?
Taylor.
Corner, right?
Corner guy. Yep.
Yeah. I ain't want to mess it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But shout out to Kiki, man. It was good. I remember like when I first met Vinny and it was coming around, like Kiki was always there. She was always around and it was always good vibes. Always OG type shit. Like I knew like I was good. Like I would never want to put her in a situation, but like I knew like if a woman popped off, like I'm good. I ain't gotta worry. Like this shit gonna get handled. But like I would never put her in that situation.
She said we remember this for the most part. We did. You probably know the shit back and forth now.
Right.
I didn't even watch it back yet. I very rarely get the chance to really watch back the shows.
I've only watched back a couple.
I watched back the one show that everybody probably watched back.
No, that girl really tried to say. It was funny, man. I watched back the one with Amber.
I did not watch that one back. I probably should have. I think I might have watched the end of it.
Oh, I gotta bring my flash drive because I still want to watch back the one episode we haven't released.
Oh yeah, I hope it's
like
still on here.
That shit like a year ago, man. That shit. Cause I was talking on that one. I ain't gonna lie, I was talking on that one.
I bet. Kiki said she coming next Tuesday. Bet.
That's a bet.
You be on camera too. When you said you coming, you in the chat. They know you. They know you gonna be here, so you on camera.
Where my nigga Facebook user at, man? Is she still on here?
No, so they had you know they left Redline, so they had started another show somewhere else, but
like they actually go places,
right? But Jess moved to Atlanta, moved to Houston. My bad.
Oh, that's what's up.
Shout out to her. I miss the She Vibes though. That's fam. Love you too, Kiki. She said she's gonna be on camera. All right,
she said she is?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, pull up.
Please do. She said she's gonna be on camera. That's gonna be dope. But yeah, they had did like 3 or 4 episodes, and then once she found out she was moving to Houston, you know, obviously they had to put everything to a halt. Hopefully they found a way to maybe like put it up on the camera. Oh, let me see if I'm gonna reach out to her, see if she come up with shots on the show. Just have some regular shit. I got a couple people that I'm trying to get up here. I haven't been scheduling people like I was, like, cause like I said, I got so much going on.
Right.
Like it's so hard, and like I didn't schedule so many people that canceled on me that I just been kind of like, all right,
fuck
man, I just ain't
man.
right.
we gotta bring my boy Honesty back, man. I want to know how the every month release been going.
I know he got a show this week. I think he got a show on the 29th, but I got a show, so I couldn't. I told him I wasn't going to be able to make it.
My dog shouted when he did the first time he came. He did the freestyle. He shouted me out. I'm like, yeah, that's my dog.
Hey.
That shit was smooth too. It's always good to hear your name in a rap.
No, that's a fact.
How did you doing any more? What's the name? Didn't you have the was it the Timtro, right? What was it?
Oh yeah, I haven't done any more of those. Yeah, I did do the Timtro. I'm on Apple Music, y'all. I'm on Apple Music.
Yes, sir. Get them streams up, man. When you played it for that shit was dope though.
That was all one take. Like that was one take. I even fucked up at the end. I wanted to fix it. He was like, "No, nigga, I like that." Like I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's cool though.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you've been doing your thing this year, man. You got what was it, Mr. Video Vixen?
Right. Big Video Vixen.
You was on the Timtro, or was that this year?
That was last year.
I can't. Dog, it's so crazy, like how all these times like running together now. Like I remember the first episode was I was on was the one with Charlie was there, like right before his fight, like last February, and it's been down there going ever since.
Yeah. Well, was it February? Because I thought you came on a little bit before your birthday because we did your birthday episode.
No, I'm talking about so it's been over a year.
Yeah, because we had two birthday episodes for you.
No, not for me.
I thought we had 2 birthday episodes.
I don't think so, but shit, maybe I was just turned.
Right.
I know I came down there every week in January.
You sure did.
Maybe
we only did the one. I know we did 2 for Louis.
Yeah.
I know, yeah. Obviously, I didn't have this will be my 3rd one coming up.
Yes, sir. But this shit a cool platform, man. I'd be surprised, not surprised, but like our friends like actually be watching, and I'm sure obviously every other people watching too. But like people I know like send me shit. I'm like, oh shit, I said that. Especially episodes when I'm drunk. I'm like, oh dog, I don't even.
Wait, he'll be sending you?
I'm just it's just the homies. People who they watch or whatever the case may be, or they'll like say something like just like text like during the show like, oh I agree or I don't agree or
okay, yeah.
But
that's dope too.
Yeah, only episodes I kind of watched back was the first one. The first one, I feel like I did too much talking because everybody. Well, obviously not you, but like Charlie, Vinny, and Lou. I'm like, why y'all niggas scared to talk?
No, they was definitely scared to talk.
Especially Vinny. I'm like out of order. Like I realized Charlie because as soon as Mom said something, I'm like, all right, Charlie ain't gonna really say nothing.
Yeah, that's
cool. That's understandable. I know. I already knew Lou was gonna say nothing. That's cool. But Vinny was the one that shocked me because I'm like, not like nigga, you like this is made for Vinny. And I'm like, damn, niggas ain't gonna talk. Like, this shit about to be boring. We about to look like some fucking creeps. We all just standing here scared. I'm like, damn, I gotta talk.
And see, that's the thing. Like, I
felt like I was talking too much though.
No, you was talking like, I mean, it's a 2-hour show of talking. Like, you know, so talk. Like,
yeah. So I watched that one back. I'm like, damn, I probably was talking too much.
No, you was straight.
But besides that, like I said, I watched that one with Amber just because it's funny. Support black queens all day. Niggas thought they about to set me up, man. Like me and Amber about to beef on camera.
That shit was so funny. I definitely hit the DJ horror for that shit.
Yeah, that shit was perfect. We argued the whole car ride. That was just so funny. We argued the whole car ride. Some of them, the ones that I watch back, like when I be like, I don't know if I like the direction of that one, and I watch it back, like, okay, it wasn't that bad. Cause it'd be like some shows where I'll be like, damn, this show feel like it's dragging. Like I feel like the show ain't running together smooth enough. And that could just me being in my head, you know. Obviously, when you done this for Tony says you trying to come on next week. We can call her.
Bet we could do that. So hell yeah.
If she don't cancel on us,
right? A lot of people do cancel on me, Tony. So you know it won't be no hard feelings. I kind of expected. Like,
nah, nigga. We ain't cancel on you, nigga. We pulled up in Dallas and we held it down.
CEO, corner guard. Speaking of corner guard,
so you better not let us down, Tony.
I don't know if I got anything else to say.
Shit, we got 7 minutes, man. We got random shit. What we about to talk about?
So what's your goals? Like, what you got going, man? What you
goals?
trying to change right now?
What am I trying to change?
What's the mission? What's the mission right now?
Honestly, just self-improvement. Just keep getting better. Me and Lou had went to yoga. I don't know. It's like about 2 weeks ago now. And he was telling me about a conversation like that him and Vinny had, and it just like reminded me like it is a lot that we could be doing. Not saying we're not doing a lot. Just even just individually, like it's like so much. I think more I could be doing, like just applying. You know, like just learning stuff, learning different skill sets or everything like that. So I kind of just think like that's like my focus right now, like being happy with where I am because I am in like a blessed situation. Yeah, but also like you could do more.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at. Like I've been appreciative, just been real grateful. Like I've just really made it out of tough time, like real tough time. Like I could have been kicked out of where I'm living at. Like I could my car could have got repoed, like, and I didn't have to deal with none of that. Like, so, shout out to whoever been praying over me, man. Like, shout out to all the prayer warriors. I'm just real grateful to be able to possibly put myself in like the best situation that I've probably been in ever. Like,
I feel you.
The fact that I got a residency DJing, like. I just started DJing.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, I've played music at places before. You know, I've definitely had a playlist ready, like, but to actually be DJing, like, I'm grateful. I'm appreciative, man. And last week was smooth. Like, it was the first week, so I didn't expect much. But some of the homies pulled up. Shout out to Louis. Shout out to Lex. Shout out to Taylor. He said you always playlist ready. Facts. Shout out to Tap. My nigga Tap pulled up. And that was just the first week. And I put out the flyer for it or whatever you want to call it the same day, like an hour before. So I wasn't really, and I was trying to get the kinks out anyway because I knew that first show wasn't going to be shit.
Right.
Because I had to set up, had to make sure everything was right. So, you know, because of that, you know, I feel this is at Lucy's Pub every Friday now. So this Friday, we actually got a comedy show, which I've shown. Shout out to Talk Your Shit by Lex Vegas. So, you know, now that the people know that I'm going to be staying there DJing, I'm pretty sure they might stay.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. What I got to pull up. Yeah, I just got to pull up and see what the vibes is hitting for.
The comedy show started at 8. Pull up for the comedy show. And then, you know, after that, we rocking. And shit, I'll let y'all get on the table. I'll let y'all play some shit. Like, you know, y'all, shit, y'all my niggas. Like, why wouldn't I? Like,
that's tough.
I mean, and shit, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I left out of there with what I was supposed to make plus tips.
Oh, you got tips?
I got tips.
You want to you play songs for tips?
I will, yeah. Hell yeah.
Man, let me tell you, when I was in the last weekend, I'm at this little spot. Obviously, you know, NYC is huge, so it's just places all over. So I get to this spot, it's cool, man. I mean, I feel like at first, like, what brought us in was like 90s actually New York rap. So we fell into the spot, and he changes it, cool. You already know, like, the vibe gonna change. Then my dog got in his bag. I'm like, yeah, it's about to go down. He got to playing Walk It Out, all that. I'm like, yeah, it's about to go down. And then this nigga played Nicki Minaj Spaceships or whatever that shit called. And it's just, my night was over. I was ready to go. You can't go from Walk It Out to Spaceships Are Meant to Fly.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling it, man. Yeah, so as long as you're not making such a drastic.
No, I mean, it was definitely some different because, like, one of the person that gave me some tips, he was like, I couldn't understand what the nigga was saying. Like, it took me like 3 times for him to say what
he was like
saying.
drunk yelling, or
no, he was Spanish. Like, and he was like, it was crazy. I'm actually
Red Line Spain coming soon. Red Line Spain coming soon.
I'm making like a whole comedy set about this nigga because, like, imagine trying to talk to somebody knowing that they can't understand you and not getting frustrated. Like, this nigga, like, this nigga was trying his hardest, bro. Like, he knew when one of the times, like, it was a couple times I ain't know what he was saying.
What this
like,
nigga asked you to play?
Some reggaeton.
See, I was gonna say it, but I ain't.
Yeah, he was definitely telling me to play some reggaeton, and he was saying people's names like the Spanish way. So, like, I'm like, nigga, I have no idea who you asking me. Only person.
Margarita, I'm gonna open my legs.
Oh shit! I thought we were about to get shot.
Right. Shout out to Precious in the building. How many margaritas you in? Yeah, I am. How many margaritas you had?
Only 2, because I ain't doing nothing else.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna see you after the show. No.
I guess that's my time, yo.
No, right?
That's my time.
No, but yeah, it's definitely like I'm about to try to make a whole like little set out of it, or like a little, yeah, I guess you could say a little set. Like, the shit was funny.
Now, do you think as you go along and you know, continue to grow, like, do you think like you'll be so accessible in the DJ, like hey nigga,
I don't know.
Like the nigga trying to talk about reggaeton and you got your shit, you already know you about to got the next 6 tracks.
If I'm rocking, like, you gonna have to wait. Like, I might give you like, look, I'm playing request. In the next 10 minutes, I'll do some requests, but until then, y'all gotta hear this. Like,
do you did you get an Afro beat set in?
I did not. Not.
You gonna work that in, or?
I like a lot of music, even the reggaeton. Like, I swear to you, like, that shit was lightweight vibing. Like,
okay.
Like, it had people dancing, so I'm like, okay, I can see how this going. Like, and I feel like that's one thing I also will learn as I'm going through with DJing and shit. So, but we'll figure it out. But it is 8:00. Which means it is the end of TimbukTuesday.
Random shit part.
We don't even know, nigga. I just picked a number, nigga. But
that's what makes it fun.
We appreciate y'all showing up to TimbukTuesday. And guess what? We're gonna see you next Tuesday. Peace.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh?
Yikes!